Hi, this is Dave with CalCo, and I'm just here to talk to you a little bit about PowerPoint and the new feature that Microsoft has installed in PowerPoint 2019, which is part of Office 2019 or Office 365 if you have the subscription version. Which is inserting 3D models into presentations. And so you'll recognize this screen, which is your typical PowerPoint presentation screen. And what you see here is you've got a picture that's been dropped in, you've got some text that's been added in. But what's different is the fact that the 3D model is actually now able to be manipulated within the PowerPoint slide presentation setup screens. So what happens is when you run the presentation, PowerPoint brings in your model and it creates nice smooth transitions between screens based on how you rotate the model. It then allows you to set up your story and kind of walk somebody through a particular product and the features of your product the way that you want the story to go and the way you want the conversation to go. And then you can set these slides to just do like a virtual walk around of your product so people can see exactly what you want them to see. And then what's really nice about that is if we pull out of the presentation, then when the presentation is over, the discussion can continue on screen and you can actually just manipulate the product and actually talk through it. One of the interesting features about this, I'm going to go to the thumbnails here, I added an additional slide at the end which shows how you can actually use animation in this format as well. So here we've got a 3D model that was not only cut away, but then it was animated as well. And so what happens here is while you're talking with somebody, you can actually turn this animation while it's rotating, and you can have kind of a more fluid discussion this way. And you can just drop these in. This can be an exploded view. This could have a product where parts kind of fade out through the animation. You can pause the animation. Let me see if I can do it. So you pause the animation, and then within the paused animation, you can still turn and manipulate the product and just see it from all sides if you need to. And then once you're done with that, then you can start it back up. So there's a lot of flexibility here. Typically, we would need maybe like a STP file or a step file export from a typical CAD program. And that's really all we would need to get started. We would just take that basic file and then we would dress up the file to look more realistic than your typical file export, and then we would drop it into a PowerPoint presentation slide, and that's kind of the first step. If additional features are needed for something like this, then you can always have us do the animation. We can do cutaways. We can have a full product and have a cutaway section roll back out of it. There's a lot of things that we can do, so it just depends upon the story that you're looking to tell. So hopefully there's something we can help you out with, and if so, feel free to either call me here, this is my cell phone number, or just send me a quick email, and I'd be happy to walk you through it. Thank you very much.